Tony D and Little Joan and my new haircut, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Womb. Another movie about motherhood, about some kind of crazy serial killer that attacks people who are pregnant. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I'm going to say right out the gate, whoever did the set decoration for this movie, are you new? Are you new at this? Feels like you're new at it. So let me back up here. So a lot of it takes place in like the woods because it's about a serial killer / hunter, and he's very vicious. So the first thing is this sign, police Lower County. Is that the best you could do with this sign? Really? Is that the best you could do? I mean, you printed a sign and then stuck it to the side of the truck and then put an American flag? Is that the best? I get it. You don't have a big budget, but I think you could have gone the extra mile and, I don't know, put an insignia on the car or something. Did a like serve and protect thing. Seems very low key. Now that might be an actual cop car for all I know. But this Squatter's Tomb, that sign looks both old and new, right? It's like, obviously it was hand painted, but obviously it's brand new because it looks brand new to me. And this entire cabin looks fairly new, and it looks like they hung a bunch of stuff on it to kind of make it look junky. So it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like you put a lot of effort, is all I'm saying, in the set decoration. It just looks like, oh, there were some people living here. We're going to shoot a movie here. We don't have to clean up too much, so just drop some boards and a door here. Yeah, it doesn't really look like people have been living here. The inside, however, is a little more worn and decorative. Like this looks a little more, but it kind of doesn't look like the same building on the inside, but it might be. I don't know. I know I'm picking on a weird thing, right? I almost never talk about this stuff, but it just struck me all as odd. So it's some kind of crazy serial killer / hunter, which I don't like because, as you know, I write the Pineys, and that's about hunters. But apparently the strange serial killer goes after pregnant women, and this time he chose the wrong one. I don't know if this has a local angle for me because as I played the beginning of this trailer, all right, so it showed that it's from like Uncorked and something Philly Films. See if I could say it again. Yeah, it says Uncorked Entertainment, Philly Born Films. So I'm not sure. This might be a Pennsylvania deal. Local guys for me. Beyond my nitpicking on the set stuff, it looks pretty standard. Slasher movie, woman in danger movie, who eventually overcomes to save her baby. So first act, an opening, the killer, the womb killer, or whatever he is, kills some pregnant woman and her daughter. I don't think we see it. I think we see sort of lead up to it, and then it cuts to a couple heading off into the woods for some unknown reason, and the man drops the pregnant woman at this weird cabin. I'm not sure why. I'm sure there's some movie reason why he's doing that. Maybe it's her sister and she's staying over to help her. talk about the baby or whatever while he goes. Maybe he goes hunting himself. I don't know. But then, of course, the serial killer shows up. That's Act 2. And he wants to kill the woman because he is messed up hunter serial killer guy. I'm not exactly sure why. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So she's trapped in the cabin with her friend or sister or whatever. At some point, she gets hurt or killed. I'm not sure which. And then a young girl comes to the cabin. And that turns out to be the daughter of the man who owns the cabin, who turns out to be the serial killer. Or a friend of the serial killer. And she knows stuff about him. And for some reason, the serial killer can't seem to knock down a door. A door that, by the way, looks fairly shaky. So, let's see if I can get a shot of it here. There's the hunters there. There's the door, right? It's already got a bunch of holes in it. You know, it looks like I could kick it down, but for some reason, the serial killer, it stops him. It just stops him cold. And he can't get through the door. And he actually gets to the front door, almost grabs her, but they somehow manage to shut the door on him. And here he is trying to stick a knife at her. If only I could stab her through the door, I could kill her on the other side, I guess. It's just weird. Weird that the door was... Look at the door. It doesn't look like it's anything. Looks like he could punch his fist through it. And then open the door. I mean... Weird that he doesn't do that if he's a serial killer. Anyhow, third act, she turns the tables on him, which is pretty standard. Would I see it? Well, on the upshot, it is a more positive view of motherhood because the woman wants her baby to live. And she is the hero. So that's good. On the downside, it looks pretty cut and dry. I'm not really seeing a lot of new stuff here. Let's read the write-up. So probably not. Trapped in a remote hunting cabin. Doesn't look that remote. A pregnant, recovering addict. Oh, she's a recovering addict. Battles to escape the clutches of a deranged hunter obsessed with abducting her full-term fetus. Gross. Why? Seems like a gross thing to do. So, yeah, it probably wouldn't be on my list, if I'm being totally honest. If somebody wanted to watch it, I maybe would entertain the notion. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Next up for me, Monday, I'll be at the Hamilton Center in Hamilton, New Jersey at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.